I'm Isabella, and you're listening to the DFM podcast with my dad and Christine.
B!
Hi.
Season 2, episode 8. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Feeling much better than last time?
Feeling a lot better.
Good. Beautiful. Hey, listen, Apple, Spotify put their year in review podcasts out.
Okay.
Like top 10 podcasts in every category, everything out there. And you know what?
We're not on it.
We're not on any of them.
What categories are there?
I don't even know. I didn't really look through. I just keep getting these notifications like, Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Is that her name?
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah, but like she has like the number one podcast out right now. Yeah. I was like, oh, I wonder like, how you get onto the list, like how many listeners you need to have. Because we did well this year.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we have like over 250,000 streams
wow.
throughout like all of our different platforms and stuff.
Nice.
So it's cool.
Are we number one for Blended Family idea?
No, I think we're number one for Patchogue podcasts of people that do it in their basement in an odd number house. That's what I think we're number one in.
We're killing that list.
Yeah, that odd number house in Patchogue that has a podcast.
Yeah.
Boom, we're crushing it.
Boom.
Do you know I texted you today?
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, me too, babe. I said, love you and miss you.
Oh, it's from the chip.
Oh, you did know?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking, because I put the little chip on my desk underneath here, and I tap it, and it sends you that text message.
Right.
And you were like, I don't really like it, because I hadn't done it in forever.
Yeah.
And then I went back to it today, and I was like, she's not going to know.
Oh, I knew.
You knew. Yeah. Damn it. Mm-hmm. I thought maybe I would be able to,
Can't fool me.
Get away with one. But, sometimes I just want to text my twin flame.
Oh, my gosh. It's a great segue.
Oh, if no one's watched it, please do.
Check it out. My cousins came over for Thanksgiving, and they suggested this documentary.
It's on 2 different platforms.
Yes.
So they watched it on Amazon Prime, and it's called Escaping Twin Flames, but there's like a few other things in front of it. So we watched the Netflix version.
Yeah.
It was still good. It's still the same story.
Yeah. Do you want to, are you going to give the...
I'll give a little synopsis here. Twin Flames, I guess, is like an online sort of like dating group. Like you go on, you can sign up for their classes, and by the end of these classes, you are guaranteed that you will find your twin flame, your one and only soulmate, the one person that was put here on the world for you, and they will help you find that person.
Yes. And they consider it one step above a soulmate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, well, that makes sense. I just didn't understand.
It's much more than just your soulmate.
This was like a very like crazy documentary of all these people getting involved and paying all this thousands and thousands of dollars to try and find their twin flame.
Yeah.
And it turned out like no one was finding anybody. But they kept pushing, and they're like, "You're just not working hard enough."
And by working hard enough, it crosses the line of stalking.
Yes, and that's what was great about it was like people were getting arrested and orders of protection put against them because they kept like hounding these people who they were like, "You're my twin flame," and they're like, "No, I'm not. Go away." And they're like,
I love when they show the text back from the person who does not want anything to do with this person. I'm not your twin flame.
I'm not your twin flame. Please
leave
stop
me alone.
Texting me. Yeah.
It's like, I get it.
Now
I get the frustration.
The leaders were Jeff and Shayla, who kind of organized this whole thing. And so many people were having so much trouble finding their twin flames that by year 2 or 3, they ended up deciding to say, well, there is a masculine energy, there is a feminine and together that makes your twin flame. And oh, by the way, you, the female, are actually a masculine energy. And you're looking for a female, and oh, they're in our group too. Look, here's your person.
Yeah.
And people were moving across the country to go live with this person. Yes.
I haven't done much research on a cult and what goes into that. But what we did find a little, I don't want to use the wrong words, interesting was that all the people had to do to break free from this was unfriend them on Facebook and or like stop following their page.
In our lifetime, cults are where you go and you move into a building and follow someone that you believe is God, and you know you end up drinking some juice and committing like mass suicide.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. This was like, I have to unfriend 15 people
I know.
online.
Yeah,
and that was their escape. And it's like, really? Like, I don't know if that's how, you know.
And that was their whole, the leaders were saying, we're not a cult. Like,
Yeah,
we're not,
you could leave at any point. You could do whatever.
Don't come online anymore and
But
listen
people
to
really
us.
bought into it.
They did.
So, if the twin flame thing is real, are you my twin flame?
Sure.
The answer that every guy wants. Sure. Yeah. Whatever.
Well, because I know that you think all that stuff's so hokey. I'm not going to sit here and be like, you're my twin flame, you're my soulmate. And then you're going to be like, I don't believe in that.
I just
Like,
I don't have a
yes,
spiritually.
You're my person that, and yeah, I think we're great together.
No, and that's where we are very different in that way. Like, I am not a looking for higher purpose in anything.
Right.
Like, I'm not looking for like a spiritually
Spiritual answers or connections.
Yeah, I don't want the universe to be the end all be all. Like, but I find it fascinating. I love the universe. I love knowing about stars and planets and all that fun stuff. But I don't think that the stars align to make something happen.
I do a little bit.
Right.
I don't base my whole life on it,
No.
but I think there's so much. How could it not affect anything? So I think it's interesting. So I buy into that a little bit, like constellations. Like, we've had a fight about constellations.
Right. That there's stars in the sky.
Yeah, but right. And it's like, okay, your horoscope and stuff like that, and certain personality traits. However,
I ruined like one of our first.
yeah, I got so mad at you.
Yeah.
Because it was like a jerk thing to do, because
you were so into horoscopes.
yeah, just horoscopes. I don't walk around being like,
well,
this is what I have to do now.
No,
'cause
but
it
you were like,
says
I'm a,
this.
what are, I didn't even know
Cancer.
what are you? You're like, I'm a
She's-
Cancer.
Yeah.
And, you know, I read that you're a Libra and I'm a Cancer. And today is our day that we're supposed to blah, blah, blah,
No,
or
I
whatever.
didn't-
Or whatever it was.
all
I'm
right,
just saying,
well,
I don't know
that's
what
a
it
bad
said.
example.
I tried to tell you, like, wow, horoscopes are a bunch of BS.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't put any weight into this.
Yeah.
So I decided, all right, I'll just read you some of the horoscopes today and let's see how true they are. And I
jerk.
read them and you were like, yup, see? And I read mine, you were like, yup, see? And then I was like, by the way, those even aren't our horoscopes and they're not even today's. Like,
Yeah.
they're not like for a Libra or a Cancer.
I was really mad at you. That was very tricky.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, you didn't like that tricked you.
No.
But they're not like a thing.
Right. And if I was waking up every morning and like living my life, it's like, well, it says I should get a new job, and I quit my job and go get a new job. That would be a little like, whoa.
Intense.
You know, you
and that's-
gotta.
yeah, and
I
that's
don't
why
put
I don't-
that much weight into it, but I enjoy it. I don't know.
If it's for entertainment, that's fine. It's the same way I am with like psychics. Like, for entertainment purposes,
yeah.
go ahead, see a psychic, have some fun with it. But I ruined that for you too, like so early on, because I had a book on like psychics out of the magic shop and how it works and what goes into it. Mm-hmm. And then the next psychic reading that you went to, you were like, oh, this is what that is.
Yeah, it wasn't as easy to be read.
Yeah. You're not into it. You're not, what did they say to you?
You're not open to this.
You're not open to this,
You're
and
not
that is why
open
it's
to
not
this
working.
process. I'm not feeding you a lot of information. However, I just went to dinner the other night, and it ended up being a card reading.
Where do you find these things? I have never been invited to a card reading, a psychic. No one invites me anywhere except for Steven invites me out for the grill and the bill.
Steven.
But it's all right, Steven. Only 7 people listen to this podcast, so no one will hear your name.
No advertisements. I enjoyed it.
Yeah?
I did. I don't know.
You said it was quick, though.
Cards came up. It was like 10 or 15 minutes, but I liked it. And I felt like I could take from it. Why not?
Oh, I see. I thought it was like a full-out psychic read. It's a card, like a...
Most of mine was...
Tarot card?
Tarot cards, I think.
Tarot cards.
I think if it's
like
Tarah, I want to say. Tarot?
No, whatever
But
it
it's
is.
not
It was
spelled.
entertaining.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
All right. Do you want to move on?
Constellation fight.
Of stuff to fight. I want to talk about fights. We could talk about what happened on Monday.
Monday.
And wasn't
Yesterday was Monday.
yesterday was Monday.
We fought yesterday?
Not really. You got upset.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
It's a blended family thing if you want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, we might as well.
Sitting with your girls, Ella openly just says, hey, I have a bowl up in my room. I'll bring it down later. Now, for the life of me, I have no idea why she said it, because we weren't talking about, oh, you know what? I told Ashley if she could put her cup in the sink.
Oh, right.
But then Ella was like, oh, I have a bowl upstairs. I was like, you were eating in your room? And she was like,
Yeah. And then you get all...
And I get just so mad because the rules were broken. But I don't, like, I'm mad inside. I don't say that. I say, make sure you bring the bowl down.
Well,
don't eat in your room.
Yeah, but you look you look mean right now.
Right,
you're ready to be, you're angry inside. It doesn't take a psychic to realize that you're pissed.
All right, but then...
You're not yelling or anything. You're just like quiet, and then it's like so annoying.
So here's the thing of, like, you know, kind of the blended family is you're mad because now me and Ella are not seeing eye to eye.
Yes.
And I'm not her father. It's the boyfriend to child, you know, weird relationship. But we do live together, so there's going to be times that we're going to butt heads a little bit.
Yes.
And we didn't really even butt heads. That was the thing. She was just openly admitting, by the way, I ate in my room last night. And I was
like, why would you even bring that up? And she's like, it just slipped out. I'm like, just slipped out that you had a bowl in your room? I think she had a guilty conscience.
That's what I think it was, too.
Right?
She was
I have a bowl in my room. I was like...
Because for the... Honest to God.
No, you've talked about it on this podcast. The only thing you've said is you don't want...
No, but...
The one rule everyone would change is being allowed to eat in their room.
And I will tell you, I go into the rooms all the time. It is... one dish, maybe a month, I ever find like a cup or something in someone's room. I never find plates.
Is it few and far between?
I'm going back to season 1. I never find plates. I never find bowls. I only find cups. Every once in a while, someone brought a drink upstairs. I don't want anything sitting in their garbage pail for a week.
I get it. Yeah,
I know. And then it's smelling,
I
attracting
agree
bugs.
with the rule. It's just... At that moment, I'm like, oh, come on. I don't want to do this right now.
But it wasn't even anything because I got quiet. I said, don't eat in your room. And then she was like, okay. And then that was it.
Yeah,
but then you were like, I can't take this. And you walked upstairs. You were upset.
I was upset.
Yeah. So how would you want me to, at all, as the, you know, blended family we are, like, just never discipline the kids? Have it be anarchy in our house?
Anarchy. It wouldn't
No,
be.
no, you know what I mean, though. But like how
you discipline them all. I mean, I just want you blowing it off. Like sometimes. I don't think you can really blow off and maybe you are blowing things off, but I don't know about it because you're blowing them off. But I think, when is he ever just gonna blow one thing off? No,
I blow off plenty of times when there's things going on. When it's repetitive over and over again is when I finally bring it to your attention. And then that's hard because then you're like, well, why wouldn't you tell me about this earlier? But then I'm trying to blow things off.
Yeah, it's not that you can't yell. I just try not to yell at your kids.
Yeah, but you should be able to go into Belle's room and be like, hey.
I know, but.
Pick these markers up. But you don't feel comfortable doing that. Pick these markers up.
Like, I'm not.
But like you don't feel comfortable doing that to Belle or James, right? Like, you know, like if James's room is a mess, you would come to me.
I would tell you.
Yes, you would tell me to go and tell James.
Yeah.
Or if Belle's, needs to do something.
But I have to say, you're the one that's home more doing that stuff.
Mm-hmm. But for Ashley, Ella, Anthony, if their room needs to get picked up, I mind walking past, be like, hey, can you just get this picked up before your mom gets home? Or, hey, can you get this picked up before the end of the day or whatever else? Which we've also realized is not what I want.
You want it done.
That minute.
Yes, or we had to realize, then say, do it before your mom comes home. Like, it has to have an end time. If you tell kids, I'm sure this is for people out.
Hey, pick up your room. I just say, hey, pick up your room by the end of the day. But then every time I walk past that room and it's not picked up, I am building, fuming more and more and more.
I don't understand.
I should say, please pick up your stuff now.
It's like
it doesn't have to be immediate.
Bothers you that much.
I just want a clean house.
Yeah.
And it's nice when I'm here by myself all day. House stays really clean. Nothing gets moved.
Yeah, and then you have
and then
kids.
5 kids come home and you come home and there's shoes everywhere. You and I both obviously like online content.
Yeah.
But what is your guiltiest pleasure of things that you like to watch? Because I fell into a hour the other day on TikTok of a certain type of video.
Okay.
And I want to know, like, if you ever have like that guilty pleasure. Do you?
I do.
What is it?
I think I originally found it on Facebook Reels.
Okay.
It's baby reveal videos.
Baby reveal video? Oh, like watching.
Gender reveals of babies.
Oh. Or wait, hold on. Sorry. I'm thinking two different things here.
Oh.
So there's gender reveals. You like watching those. And I thought it was like when you said baby reveals, I was imagining like people telling like their parents or whoever that they're pregnant.
No, not that.
Oh,
Sorry.
gender reveals.
So gender reveals, so they're done with either like the pink and blue smoke that pop up or the confetti or the balloons that they take out of boxes. 1, 2. I find myself watching them, and I cannot wait to see what the baby is going to be.
You don't know these people.
And they are complete strangers.
Oh, my goodness.
Complete strangers.
Oh, so these aren't even people that you know.
Nope. And then if they're on TikTok, I watch them there. If they happen to be on Instagram, wherever I can find them. So before I had kids, it wasn't really a thing.
Yeah, you know what? When James was being born.
Yeah.
Because there was other people that were pregnant like right around the same time. We didn't do one for James, but other people we knew that were having kids were doing these. Like they were like, "Hey, come to our house and guess the gender, and then we'll eat a cupcake in the filling or something like one of those things."
Were huge.
Yeah,
for the beginning, because you'd bring the doctor would write the gender of the child, you'd bring it in, and they would put the icing inside. And the couple would usually like cut the cake. So the only actual gender reveal I've been to was my friend Tracy and Jay when they had their third son, Landon. What I have been loving too is, I guess since I have twins, I love when they have the ones that's like a box, and there's an A on it, baby B. And then some are triplets, A, B, C, so that you get like 3 in 1. For like one family.
That's a little dopamine
and
fix for you, huh?
One
Look at how excited you are.
It's so great. One couple had a box and they were like, "Oh, wait, we can't do it yet." And someone else walks in with another box to tell the family they're having twins. And then the last person walks in. So the surprise was that they were having triplets.
Whoa.
They knew they were for one baby reveal. But I wonder what it would have been like to like have like pink balloons and then like more pink balloons. Like, I just wonder.
Yeah, now Ryan and Anthony waited to find out their gender for Kevin until
he was born.
Even they didn't know.
Yep.
And they're waiting again, right? For their second baby.
Yes. And they weren't sure. I kept asking Ryan, "Are you going to wait again?" And she was like, "I don't know." And then I think they are at this point because they haven't found out yet. But
we're very opposite, though. I do not like fall into baby reveal. I like watching those videos. I mean, don't get me wrong. If one pops up on my TikTok or something, I'll watch it. But it's not like what I fell victim to. Smell my fart videos. No, guess my fart videos. Sorry.
yeah, I'm like, how could you do that?
No. Guess my fart videos.
Smell it through the phone.
And it became this little internet trend where people would be like, "Hey, babe, guess my fart." And someone would be like, "Pfft." And then they would actually fart, and you would see like if they sounded right.
Shut up, guess my fart.
I'm like a 2-year-old.
How often are you going to guess it correctly?
There's at least 100 videos out there.
Guess my fart, round 2.
Hey, babe.
What?
Guess my fart.
I wish I had to fart right now.
No.
Just so I could do it into the microphone. You could guess, and then I could do it into the microphone.
I think that would be gross.
Yeah. Hey, so we were kind of talking on our last road trip about two things. One, not going to spoil it, but you have a new little series that you're going to do soon, which is going to be awesome while we're on the road.
I think some people are not going to think it's awesome.
I think it's a great idea. It goes along with my sound effect
a little
thing.
bit.
No, but you have a little segment that's going to come up in the future here on the podcast, which is going to be cool. But the other thing is we were doing some of the like would you rathers, like would you rather this or that or whatever.
Right.
So kind of rapid fire through this because we do have to pick up the girls soon.
Okay.
Oh geez.
Yeah, but hospital road's open now. Woo!
Oh, they finished the bridge.
So we don't have to worry. It takes 2 minutes to get to them now instead of 20.
Right. So I'm going to try to go through like 5 or 6 of these would you rathers, and I just want to see if we agree.
Oh, okay. You'll answer also?
Yeah, I'm going to give you. I put these on there so long ago.
Okay.
So I don't even remember what they are. But would you rather die before or after your partner?
After.
Yeah, I want to die before you. There's not a chance. Like, I have to die before my kids. I have to die before you. I can't
I don't want to
bury people.
die. So I don't.
Nah, so just be immortal. That works for both of us then.
I'd want to die before my kids, though.
Okay.
Before you, I feel like you've always said you're going to die before me.
Yeah, I'm dying. So
I
soon.
just feel like I have it in my head that that's what's going to happen. But I don't know. Knock on wood. Like, I'll take care of you, I said.
Would you rather get trapped in the middle of a water balloon fight or a food fight? You're trapped in the middle. Which one?
Water balloon.
I think so too, just for the cleanliness of it. Like you can dry off. Food fight.
And if there's one food that just makes you grossed out,
yeah. All right, we're agreeing on this. We're 2 for 2.
you know? No, we were opposite.
No, we both like. All right, so we're. Sorry, you're right. We're opposite on who dies first, but we're the same on who dies first.
Oh, God. All right, but not really the would you rather.
You want me to die first. I want to die first. You know, like we both want me to die first. So that's why it's similar. I counted that as a win.
Yeah, that you put that. No,
right.
that doesn't count as a win. All right, go ahead. 1 for 1.
Ooh, this is a good one for you.
Okay.
Would you rather lounge by the pool or by the beach?
Pool.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, you lounge by our pool a whole lot,
love
and I
our
guess you
pool.
don't. And then I guess you don't go to the beach that much because
we have a pool. Yeah.
All right, we're at a resort though. There's beach access.
Oh, beach.
And there's a pool. Where are you going?
Beach.
You're going beach.
Yeah.
So it's really just a convenience here, but
Yes.
if you're at a resort, you'd rather go.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather have a personal maid or a personal chef?
Chef.
Wow.
I have a personal chef.
I guess that
So
makes
you
sense
can't
for
die for me.
You got a personal
I have to
maid.
eat.
You got a personal maid and a personal chef. You got it all in one, Missy. Would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse or a robot apocalypse? So like AI is taking over the world, or dead people are coming out of the ground taking over the world.
Shit. I'll go robot.
I think so too. I think. Depends on the
Zombies are
zombies. Here's the
scary.
thing. Well, the thing about zombie
Who would you be
apocalypse.
able to reason with more? None of them.
Neither, but that's how you're fighting your battle. You're gonna
I
reason
want
with
to
them.
try to get them to stop attacking me.
All right. The thing about it is, if it's like World War Z zombies,
I don't know
like,
what that means.
did you never see World War Z?
No.
All right, like
Come on, you act like these are classics
That
when you
is not-
mention these movies. It's not a
all
classic.
right, World War Z had very like fast running, crazy zombies that like, the way that they were like taking. But you had what was the show? The Walking Dead zombies.
They're a little slower.
They were a
and
little
like,
slower and
yeah.
just like they didn't.
Okay.
So I think those have a little bit of a chance.
I think there's less. I would pick robots because they're not as scary looking. I'd still be terrified.
Yeah, and with AI, we're going to be in a robot apocalypse very soon.
Right.
So it's going to be great. Ooh, would you rather be the funniest person in the room or the smartest person in the room?
Funniest.
Really?
Yeah.
As a teacher, you'd rather be funny over smart.
Yeah.
Telling Satans.
How about you?
I'm always the funniest, but I'm normally the smartest too. So I don't know.
Which would you rather be? Answer the question.
Gosh, I definitely want to be the funniest. I enjoy being around people that are smarter than me.
Yeah, but you say that in such a generalized way. People can be really smart on a certain
absolutely,
topic.
But
and
yeah,
then,
no. But I like
you
to
know.
surround myself with very smart people and have great conversations with them.
Yeah.
And like I don't think anybody likes having conversations with.
Someone they're not interested in.
Yeah,
or
so
someone
it's a bad
who doesn't
question.
know much.
Whoever wants to be the smartest person in the room.
Yeah, I don't know. You could get embarrassed when you're not smart in
That's
the
true.
room. You could
If
be
it's-
called out
well,
on it and
you
then
know what,
be
that's-
embarrassed.
You're right, because now I'm thinking about this. If there was
Yeah.
like 5 or 6 like really smart people, and
Yeah.
I'm the only one that's like just not understanding the topic.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's not as embarrassing when you're not funny. You're just not funny. But I'd still rather be funny.
Would you rather never be cold again, or would you rather never be stuck in traffic again? Those are your options.
Never be cold.
So you would take traffic
I would.
over cold.
Yeah. I could just move to Florida or something.
I like the cold. I hate traffic.
You drive a ton.
I hate traffic. Ugh.
I mean, so do I, but I don't hit it a lot.
Yeah. That was the most awkward ending. Like, yeah.
There aren't any more?
No, there's no more on this list right here.
Okay.
I mean,
Those were good.
I can find some more another time. I might cut that last one. It's just like, yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't like it.
Got it. Yeah. What? Yeah. We strive to have this, like, these peaks and valleys in the podcast
Yeah.
and stuff. And that was just like,
All right, good night.
yeah, good night. And we have to do it again right here. There's not going to be any real big ending to this podcast because we have to go pick up your girls
Yep,
right now.
we gotta go.
So,
All right, bye,
episode 8 in
everyone.
the books. Peace.